Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to look at a relatively cheap and well-built laptop from Chuwi. So this is the Gemibook laptop. Now this laptop comes with an Intel Celeron J4125 model, which is a 4-core 4-thread CPU along with an 12GB RAM and 256 M.2 SATA SSD. Now this is a very well-built machine made of full aluminium with a thin and light profile. The laptop is also relatively small, barely bigger than the palm of my hands, and as you can see, it's just as long as my super small 60% keyboard, so it's not a large laptop by any stretch of the imagination. Also at the back, there's also the M.2 slot cover, so you can easily upgrade the storage of this device to the bigger capacity if you wanted. Overall, I would say that for a laptop that costing around $350 or 1,500 ringgit Malaysia, it has a very nice build quality. However, how is the performance? Now the first problem of this laptop is that the storage is actually using just a normal M.2 SATA instead of an NVMe. So the boot speed of this device is not as fast as expected. From a cold boot to Windows, it takes around 10 seconds. However, once you get into Windows, it's a different matter. All of those problems go away because although this is just an Intel Celeron, it's still a 4-core CPU. So in terms of multitasking, there is absolutely no problem. It also helps that this laptop comes with 12GB of RAM instead of the usual base model laptop which comes with only 8GB. This allows more memory buffer, especially if you are planning to use multitasking or opening a lot of Chromes in tabs. As we all know, Chrome uses a lot of RAM. So as you can see right now, I can play a 4K video on the side and you can still scroll, use this multi-window task on this laptop. You can open other website and then you can scroll, pinch, zoom in, zoom out, no issue. There will be no stutter at all. Combination of the 12GB RAM, quad-core processor and M.2 SATA SSD really helps in giving a smooth user experience. Now another special thing about this laptop is that it actually comes with a 2K screen. And even better, the 2K screen is actually IPS. So it's relatively color accurate, but the 2K display on a 30-inch really makes it feels like display really pops. The pixel density is very high. It's like looking at the density of a smartphone screen on your laptop. So it's actually very nice. The colors are also very vivid. So if you're planning to use this especially for video editing, maybe video editing no lah because the processor is not very strong. But however, for photo editing, I think this is a very excellent choice. The thing I really like about this is that it has a nice big trackpad. Despite its smaller size of the laptop of just 13-inch, the trackpad is actually generously sized. It also support a very nice clicks for the right and left click and also support the Windows 10 usual gesture. Keyboard is also, despite the small size, it has a nice space layout. It's a chiclet style keyboard, has a decent bevel, but I would consider that the keyboard is actually quite nice, especially if you're planning on prolonged typing on it. It's a bit cramped sometimes, but that comes with the territory lah. This is only a 13-inch laptop. Now, despite being a budget laptop, it still manages to cram into the backlight illuminated keys. Now, it's a basic backlight illumination with only 2 strength, but it's better than having none. Now, on to the things I don't like is the slim size comes with a sacrifice, and that is the lack of ports. You only get one USB Type A with micro SD card slot on the right side, along with one USB Type C on the side. That's it. So expect to use dongle with this laptop. Now the speaker is also another cons of this laptop. It's not a very good speaker. Here, you guys can have a listen. So like you guys heard, the performance is basically just on par with a normal handphone speaker. Lacks bass, lacks clarity. So if you're using this laptop, expect to use headphones, especially if you're watching Netflix. So in conclusion, is the laptop worth it? If you understand the use and the target segment of this laptop, then I would say it is worth it. Let me just say again, this is a $300 laptop with a quad-core Intel Celeron processor, 12GB of RAM and normal SATA SSD. If you're planning to edit 4K videos on this is not the device for you. However, if you're purchasing this laptop to use like Microsoft Office task, or maybe you need a go to school laptop, maybe you want to do some 1080p video editing or maybe photo editing, then yes, this laptop can do all of those, no problems. I actually reviewed the cool laptop which has a very similar specification to this. They're also using the same Intel Celeron processor but with 8GB of RAM, and it just has a typical plastic body instead of this nice aluminium body. And I showed that in that video, the performance, you can easily edit 1080p videos, and I even played Valorant on that laptop using the Intel Celeron, and it was passable. There are also things that you get with this cheaper laptop that you don't even get with more expensive laptops. For example, you get a 2K screen. I mean, the 2K screen on a 13-inch laptop screen makes the screen looks very pixel dense. It looks very nice. Going back to my 2K 24/7-inch monitor just looks dull after using this laptop screen. Another thing that you get with this laptop is you get a nice metal body. It feels so much better, so much more premium compared to the usual plastic body that you get on lower end laptops. Anyway guys, as usual, thank you for coming by and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to support me, you don't have to leave like donation or stars or anything like that. Just leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other questions, just leave it in the comment section down below. If I have the answers to it, I usually will answer. Otherwise, see you guys next time. Ciao guys.